Hello, callers. Welcome back to Viva Barca and welcome to another interesting episode where we are going to discuss on some interesting updates. We begin with Neymar as Barcelona hierarchy was keen on Neymar signing, but Xavi Hernandez was against it, according to a recent report from Fabrizio Romano following Neymar's complete move to Saudi Arabia, Al Hilal. Then secondly, talking about outcast defender Clement Lenglet as the player's move to Al Nassr is looking closer than ever. Barca have been asking 15 million euros for the player and Al Nassr are prepared to do just that. We are also going to be discussing about that report. So as we get right into the full stories, please do ensure to subscribe if you haven't. Turn on the post bell notification to always stay notified whenever I post a new video. Consider liking the video and please watch it right up to the very end. The short-lived saga involving Neymar and Barcelona appears to finally be coming to an end, with Neymar and PSG formalizing an exit strategy and Ousmane Dembele's departure, leaving a spot vacant in the front line. Rumors of the South American potentially donning the Blaugrana jersey this summer began to intensify. However, despite sections of the Blaugrana hierarchy showcasing interest in the player initially, Neymar is set to sign with Saudi Arabian team Al Hilal. One of the key reasons for Neymar's move to Barcelona failing to materialize was the lack of enthusiasm over the acquisition by Xavi. As per Fabrizio Romano, Barcelona president Joan Laporta, director of football Matteo Alemany, new sporting director Deco, and vice president Rafael Yuste were all in favor of bringing Neymar back to Catalonia, but Xavi has been against it since day one. Neymar's own insistence on fulfilling his long-desired reunion heightened the possibility of a comeback, but Xavi's reservations ended up obstructing the player's return. Although Xavi, was not completely sold on that idea, Laporta, the president of the club, was said to be keen on a transfer. Neymar's brand and public image would have undeniably helped Barca attract attention, playing in the less iconic Louis Company's Olympic Stadium with Camp Nou undergoes refurbishments. However, contrary to a large chunk of the board perception, Xavi saw Neymar as a luxury signing and Barca did not need. The 31-year-old's off-field baggage and attitude problems were cited as problems that could disrupt the dressing room, which is filled with young players. Before officially being declared as an Al Hilal player, in which he would sign a 2-year contract with no possibility of extension, the Brazilian international is undergoing his medicals, which completely shuts the door for a potential move to Barca now. Of course, I'm disappointed. After everything, I'm disappointed because was of the support of Neymar coming to Barca, and many Barca fans looking at my comment section on my YouTube channel, as well as many other Barca groups I'm also in, were all in support of Neymar coming. In fact, let me say majority were in support of Neymar making it to Barcelona once again to have one last dance, but destiny could not allow it to happen. Now, Fabrizio Romano, who did report about the move to Al Hilal, also made mention in his podcast that Neymar not coming to Barca was also due to the fact that Xavi Hernandez was not of that idea from day one, right? Since the transfer link started between Neymar and Barca, Xavi have not been because honestly, it's true we've been getting a lot of reports about Xavi not, inclining to the idea of bringing back Neymar, but it baffles me. Which kind of power will Barca give Xavi that if president, vice president, all the sporting directors, the majority of the administration are into something, they know why they are going for a particular player, But Xavi alone will say no, and everything be like it's no. And I was really baffled when towards the end of this Neymar saga, they were saying that Barca are still trying to push and push, but the thing is they are waiting for Xavi to give his green light. I'm like, what the f? What the F? This is a club that Laporta himself, being the president, he knows the economic benefits that Neymar could bring to the club, right? Like I earlier said, the sponsors, he has a big brand. We don't have superstars. I think apart from Robert Lewandowski, we don't talk about big name players. Barca don't have that anymore, like at first. And Neymar coming could have benefited the club somehow, some way, in the economic sense. But now look at it. I'm really surprised. Is it a joke? Why should Xavi be like no when Barca knows for sure that Neymar coming will bring something substantial, in the coffers? So for me, it makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. I just don't want to believe that it is because of Xavi that we are unable to sign Neymar, right? I don't think so. I just want to believe so because let's be honest, I think Al Hilal, yes, they came into the picture, but truth be told, their offer is really, really huge. Neymar will sign for 2 seasons there without any possibility of a renewal. And of course, that possibility, in fact, that the price, or let me say the salary for those 2 seasons is 160 million euros, which means averagely Neymar will take 80 million euros per season. So you can imagine the temptation. Then moving on to the next story of discussion. According to a recent report, Barca have held talks with Al Nassr, over Clement Lenglet's sale, which might take place next week. Lenglet is an out-of-favor player, and of course, Xavi knows that. The club are keen on moving him off the books as soon as possible, and as such, talks have been underway with Tottenham Hotspur for a long time, where the Frenchman spent last season on a loan deal. But Tottenham are still unwilling till now to pay that 15 million euros that Barca are demanding. As a result of that, the operation appears very, very unlikely to move forward, forcing the Catalan giants to explore other avenues. So the report now states Barca are looking to offload Lenglet to Saudi Arabia, to be specific, to Al Nassr. The Middle East outfit had already held talks with Barca about a possible move, but initially they failed. Al Nassr now will be able to meet that 15 million euros that Barca are asking, in fixed fees and also in variables. The report also adds that talks have started taking place between those two clubs and a solution could be reached in the next few days. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.